Hi there, it is I, Darth Geekula, aka Rich, aka the Lenny to your Squiggy, here with a quick Darth's haul video of this. The Rebels, Stormtrooper, and Hera 2-pack. Stormtrooper Commander, I should say. This is the last Rebels figure that I needed. I didn't need all of them. I just wanted to complete the main team and have a whack of Stormtroopers and a few other bad guys. A lot of people don't like the 5 POA figures. I don't mind them as long as Hasbro still makes figures with, good articulation and that they keep the price down. I had a hard time finding this. All the other Rebels figures I found at Walmart for cheap for retail, and they usually the 5 POA figures they do keep the prices down. And I couldn't find this one, and I needed it because I needed Hera to complete my Rebels team, and I did not want to pay for shipping because I had a rule: I will not get mad at Hasbro for making 5 POA figures, but I'm not going to spend a whole lot of money on them. Eventually, they were on Sears.ca for retail and free shipping because it shipped right to the store. So, long story made unnecessarily longer, I have the last Rebels figures that I need for now. There is a cool Rebels version Darth Vader and Ahsoka Tano for Rebels that I will get, but that's not out for a while. So, here is the cool packaging with that Rebels Macquarie style Stormtrooper, which is cool. And on the back, a little bit of artwork from the show. First off, the Stormtrooper Commander. This is my 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 12th or 13th Stormtrooper. This one's a little different because it has that orange pauldron, which we saw the Sand Troopers wear in Star Wars A New Hope, and that designates him as the commander. Again, it's 5 points of articulation, which I don't love, but I think the sculpting on these look like sort of the stylized Stormtroopers that are on the Rebels cartoon show, which is a really great show, FYI. I wish at the very least they had some wrist articulation because they look very standing up straight and tall and look very unnatural when they hold their guns. So when you're display, I always have their arms down because there's very little, not a whole lot you can do as far as posability other than have them stand there. But, like I said, a great representation. And the figure I was most excited about is basically the leader of the group of Rebels in the Rebels cartoon show, Hera. Cool figure. I like it a lot better in person. I wish she was a bit taller. She just seems kind of short. In the show, she seems tall. I don't know. It's a cartoon, so I guess heights can be variable. But yeah, I'm really happy to have this figure. Again, 5 points of articulation. But I know a lot of I think they're called Mission Series or Sega Legends is what Hasbro designates the 5 POA, the cheaper figures. The movie figures that are 5 points of POA, 5 POA, that's hard to say for no reason. The sculpt and the paint aren't very good. The Rebels figures, the figures based on the cartoon series Rebels, sculpt and paint are pretty good. Maybe because it's an animated style, it's a little simpler, but I've enjoyed collecting these, and they're very, very cheap, which is good. So there they are. My Rebels buying is done until that Darth Vader Ahsoka 2-pack comes out, which is good because I have lots of 6-inch figures that I'm going to have to save up money for. So there they are. Quick little haul video. Very glad to have her. If you haven't read A New Dawn, the Star Wars novel, it's basically about how Hera and Kanan meet up from the Rebels cartoon. It's kind of a prequel to the Rebels cartoon show. Really good book, and Hera really shines in that book. She doesn't get a lot to do in the cartoon because she always seems to be driving the ship, the Ghost. But very cool character. I definitely recommend, if you're a fan of Rebels and you haven't read A New Dawn, definitely check out A New Dawn. So there we go. Dropping a little bit of geek knowledge on you. Hera and Stormtrooper Commander. Good figures. I'm going to put them in my Rebels display now. Anyway, that's it. Thanks a lot, and see ya.